This Van Gogh isn't just a work of art, it's work as art. Vincent van Gogh's La Moisson en Provence, or The Harvest in Provence, is a beautiful watercolor that he created in June of 1888. He shows the broad expanse of the plain with alpidal mountains in the background. There's a ruined abbey at the upper left. But this is not just a landscape, it's also a depiction of human labor. This is The Harvest. He's depicting one of the most important moments in the agricultural calendar. There is a man on top of a filled cart who's about to bale hay. There's another horse and cart moving in the background. There's a man scything the harvest and two women walking back into the expanse of the plains. And of course, in the center, holding all of this together, is a blue cart that is seemingly imbued with the personality of the artist. Van Gogh's point is that before there is art, there is bread. There is the blade of the harvester, there is the pitchfork of the farmer, the labor of the cart horse. If you don't have a stable base of food, you don't have civilization, and you certainly don't have someone who can take the time to show what they're doing in watercolor. Van Gogh's watercolors are immensely rare and immensely special. It's hard to describe just how rare they are. When you think of Van Gogh, you're thinking there aren't that many. And it's true, he was not a hugely productive artist. We're not talking about Picasso, who has tens of thousands of works of art. But Van Gogh was primarily two things: a draftsman and a painter. And his watercolor combines those two qualities. What makes this watercolor so special is not just the way he outlines the figures in pen, but that he then comes back over the pen with washes and different colorations of watercolor to create the movement and breath and air of this scene. You know he made this outside. According to the Van Gogh Museum, he painted this one in one session, and because of that, there's an inherent honesty to it. And honesty is really the quality of Van Gogh's work that makes him so appealing. His work is universal. It's for everyone, and it depicts everyone. And that was very important to him. That honesty is what attracts us to Van Gogh, and what attracted Van Gogh to the laborer. This is really Van Gogh experiencing the landscape. This is what he sees, what he feels, and it is what he will use to create everything after it.